Are you ready to begin your day's work?
Yes, I'm sorry I was late. You see, I had to...
It's not necessary for me to hear your excuses. It's necessary for you to be on time.
I said I was sorry.
Yes, I'm sure you are, but that's not what I pay you for now, is it?
I'd like to explain exactly what happened.
Well, I think that point doesn't matter now, do you think?
It matters very much to me.
All right. Tell me your little story.
The past 2 days have been very difficult. Diana Taylor, a very, very close friend of my family, was murdered.
Yes, I read about it in the newspaper. I'm sorry.
Well, my mother's been taking care of her son, and I've been trying to help out whenever I can.
How sweet.
So this morning I had to wait until the housekeeper finished the shopping and then came back to my mother's house before I could come to work.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. I won't be late again, I'm sorry.
Well, Laura, I hope not, because, you know, I would really hate to fire you. Now, do we understand each other?
Oh, yes. We understand each other perfectly.
One day old Danish with butter. Thanks for coming by, Clyde.
Oh, it's no problem, kid. Where's Rosie?
Oh, she's at Restaurant Supply today. I'm running the circus by myself.
Oh, yeah, well, that's how it is in the taxi business, you know. Well, I'm alone all day, except when I pick up a fare.
Well, that's what I want to talk to you about.
Taxi business?
No, picking up fares.
Oh, yeah. You mean those guys with the Afghan dog and the English valets? I haven't seen them.
Yeah, well, I think they've dropped out of sight.
Too bad.
Yeah, but I'm still looking for them.
I'll keep my eyes open.
Yeah, listen. As long as you got your eyes open for them, I'm looking for somebody else.
Somebody else?
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have a better description than that?
Well, look, Clyde, it's like this. The word is out that a cabbie could possibly be involved in some recent dock thefts.
A cabbie? No. Wait a minute, you are not accusing me of lifting stuff off the docks.
Wait a minute, amigo. No, I'm not talking about you, man.
Yeah? Well, who, then? One of my cabbies?
Well, no, look, Clyde, none of this is carved in stone. I'm looking for information.
Yeah. Well, look, even if I did anything like that, I would not think on anybody. Do you understand? What is going on with you, Luke? You working for the cops or something?
I'm losing my reputation. I'm losing the style. I'm losing my hair. I'm losing my mind here.
Lee, what is this? Some kind of a sick joke?
Now, Jeff, if you'll calm down, I will try to explain to you some of the hard facts about legal procedures.
Legal procedures? Didn't you hear what I just said? Captain Ramsey is standing right here, and he wants to take Ann in again for questioning.
Yes, I heard what you said, Jeff.
All right, then give me some answers, now.
Look, I know you're upset, but we can't solve any problems this way.
All right. All right. How do we solve them?
All right. Now, if Captain Ramsey has enough circumstantial evidence against Ann to bring charges, well, then I can ask him at that time to let me have access to that evidence. But until then, he doesn't have to tell me what he has against her, you see?
Lee, we are talking about a
Now,
woman
don't say it, Jeff. Come on, the way you feel about Ann is only complicating this situation. Don't you realize that? Now, hang on to your cool and let me talk to Captain Ramsey.
He wants to talk to you.
Thank you. Yes, Lee.
Now, Bert, what's this all about?
I think you'd better meet us down at headquarters. I'm very close to asking the DA to press charges against Ann Logan.
I can't believe this is happening. Police headquarters with you. Bobby, you want to get a hold of Steve and let him know what's happening, please?
Jeff, you have OR this morning.
Good.
Jeff, come on, you're just making things more difficult.
Look, I do not want you going through this again.
Yeah.
It's gonna be okay, I promise.
Jeff, what's happening?
What is it?
Captain Ramsey here wants to take Ann down to headquarters for further questioning.
Bird?
I'm sorry, Lesley.
Probably just additional.
I'm afraid it's more than just additional questioning. And would you help me? I'm trying to tell your brother not to come along.
Well, Ann needs somebody with her.
Lee Baldwin is meeting us at headquarters.
I'm fine, Lesley. I'm fine.
Now, we've got to go. We will have to stop at your home so that you can get into the outfit you were wearing the night of the murder.
Annie.
Jeff.
Listen, I'll get down there as soon as I possibly can. Just let me know what's happening, all right?
Jeff, everything's gonna work out fine. Trust me.
Come on.
Jeff? I'm sorry, but you have to be in OR in 10 minutes.
He's in no shape for OR. Let me have Steve on the phone.
Lesley, what is happening? I feel like the whole world is going crazy.
Yeah, I think everybody feels like that right now.
What evidence could they possibly have on Anne?
I don't know. Do you want to come with me down to the cafeteria and we can just sit and talk about it?
What good is that going to do, huh?
I don't know. Maybe it won't do any, but I need somebody to talk to. Please, for me.
All of this is a nightmare. I can't believe it's happening. I can't.
I know. Jeff's really spaced out.
Yes, there's nothing I can do about it. Steve, Rick, look, I think you better have somebody else take Jeff's rotation in OR. I'm not sure yet. Captain Ramsey has just taken Ann down for some additional questioning. Jeff's not taking it very well. Leslie's taking him down to the cafeteria to try and have him just cool down and relax for a bit. Yeah, I'll let you know, and thank you.
What's gonna happen, Dr. Weber?
I wish I knew, Bobby. I wish I knew.
Laura, I signed these letters and they're ready to be mailed.
All right. I'll get them out right away.
Good.
Miss Quartermain,
Yes?
I hope you didn't mean what you said earlier about, my being late again.
I meant every word of it.
You mean you'd really fire me because there was an emergency in my family? I mean, you'd have to be some kind of a monster.
Monster. Now, that's a charming thing for an employee to say to her boss.
Well, I'm sorry if I offended you, but you offended me.
Laura, you're being rather impertinent, and I don't like it. Now, you just be on time from now on, and we won't have any more of this aggravation.
Except during social hours.
I beg your pardon.
Nothing. Nothing at all. Would that be all?
Not quite. You know, I was, thinking of the Port Charles Day Parade and the way you behaved with Kurt Wheeler.
Oh? What exactly did I do wrong?
Now, dear, you haven't forgotten that Kurt's job here is strictly confidential.
No, I haven't forgotten that at all.
And I'm sure you realize that the competitors mustn't know that he lives here. And there you were, detaining him on a public street, my dear.
We barely talked, Alex.
There might have been television cameras or newspaper reporters or who knows what. And all that flirting just to make Luke Spencer jealous.
I'm sorry. It did work, though, didn't it?
What worked?
I did make him jealous.
Laura, that was so childish, my dear.
That's what's really bothering you, isn't it, Alex?
Laura, we are talking about your behavior.
Yes, we are. And I thought that we'd agreed that what happened outside of office hours was all right. Every woman for herself, remember?
Well, I don't need to be reminded of our agreement.
Good, good. Then the battle lines are drawn, Alex. Mm-hmm.
Are they?
Yes. You see, I want Luke Spencer, and I will get him back.
Oh, really?
Outside of office hours, naturally.
Naturally.
I wouldn't rat on anybody. You want to? Look, even if I knew something about it, I wouldn't blab on it. You know.
All right, Clyde. All right. Look, I'm sorry. I'm not saying anything except that I'm looking for information. Now, what do you want? You want some more coffee? How about a Danish? Maybe a little side of escargot? What do you want? A trip to the Bahamas,
look,
man?
Wait a minute. Now, look, you are making jokes. You understand? Look, I know those people down in the docks. And I know what happens if you cross any of them. It comes back to you in spades. You understand?
I understand, Clyde. I've lived in this neighborhood a little while myself, you know.
Okay.
we got here? Buck even.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Listen, do you remember a little while ago I was talking to you about possibly investing in the Bingham Company?
Yeah, I remember.
Well, when I made that offer to you, I was, as they say, a little lean in the pockets. Clyde, times have changed. Now, I could be coming into some very big bucks if I get the information that I need. And if I do get the information and come into the big bucks, I'd like to reopen that offer.
You mean about investing in my company?
Yeah. A straight cash deal.
What kind of information are you looking for?
Friends again, huh?
Yeah, friends.
All right. Well, it's like this. I seem to have heard somebody in here say something about a possibility, only a possibility, that a cabbie was involved in some dock disappearances.
All right.
Now, I'm not saying it's one of your boys. I don't know who it is. I'm just looking for information. All right?
All right.
Now, the particular possibility that I'm looking for is a good-looking guy in his early 30s.
A good-looking guy in his early 30s.
Mm-hmm.
Brilliant. What else?
There is no what else. I mean, that's it. That's the start of it right there. That's it.
I mean, that is really a long shot, I mean, a lead like that is a long shot.
Clyde, why do you think I'm talking to the king of long shots on the whole docks?
All right. I'll follow it up. I'll look around, see what I can do.
Thank you. And you are my friend. I apologize for insulting you, and you are also possibly a future business partner.
You stay away from the police, you understand?
Listen, man, I hate the cops. They've never done anything for me. This operation will be as clean as Rose's water glasses. Swear to you.
I'll check it out.
All right. Oh. Too bad about that.
Good morning, Luke. Time is running out for Alex Quartermain. Wouldn't you say?
I got you taken off OR registration.
Thank you, Rick. Guess I'm not much good to anyone today. Ann, my job.
We've been a little bit worried, and not just about Anne. We've been worried about you.
I know. Believe me, I know. You can add PJ to your list of worries now.
How did he take it when you told him about Diana?
Oh, Lesley, how do you tell a 3-year-old kid that his mother's dead? Hell, I'm his father. I can't even tell him that.
Sure, he's confused enough as it is.
When I put him to bed at night, it's always the worst time. He always asks for her.
I still can't believe she's dead. And Anne might get charged with her murder.
What are you talking about?
I overheard Ramsey telling Lee that he might ask the DA to bring charges.
Oh, no.
That's very hard to believe, Jim.
Well, that's what the man said.
That's scary. I know Bert rather well by now.
And?
He's a very fair man. He doesn't make a decision to do something until he's really thought it through. And that means if he's going to do something as serious as bring you charges against Anne, that he's got to have something. Like some evidence, even if it's circumstantial, something.
Circumstantial evidence? What the hell are you talking about?
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh,